Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and today we're getting on a mobile suit that is truly legendary. This is a Zaku I, yes, the first ever mass-produced mobile suit. But that isn't the only first of this mobile suit. This Zaku I is also the first mobile suit ever to beat a Gundam. This is the Zaku I that belonged to the commander of the Midnight Fenrir Corps, the 300 cost general type, Garret Schmitzer's Zaku I. Now, if you think this is just a glorified old Zaku, you're goddamn right. No word better describe this Zaku I as it's literally just one with minor upgrades. Swapping out the old Zaku weapons for a Rakuten bazooka and a Goof heat sword is not much stronger than any other 300 cost mobile suit. I take that back. Doing 4,000 damage in one downswing and 8,000 by hitting 2 enemies at once, the melee damage of this mobile suit sure is incredible. But what's more incredible is this mobile suit's story. Unlike what we're facing here, this mobile suit in the 1 year war was in very different battles against very different opponents. And I'm glad I'm not going against them today. As the commander of the Midnight Fenrir Corps, this mobile suit led the fight against the land battleships, hordes of powered gyms, and even a Pegasus-class battleship. But its most famous adversary is of course the Gundam. Over the course of the 1 year war, only 3 mobile suits managed to take down a Gundam one-on-one. But even among the 3, this Zaku I is unique. It isn't just the first one to do so. It's the only one to survive. Facing off the MUDROCK in the Defense of California base, details vary depending on your source, but all of them agreed on one thing. The MUDROCK got his ass wiped. Some blame that the MUDROCK wasn't complete at the time of the fight, yada yada yada. But none of them is going to excuse it from the fact that the MUDROCK got outsmarted with smoke grenades and was shut down with a bazooka in the back. Now that's some legendary piloting skills. Now that you know the story behind this mobile suit, you know why it comes with smoke grenades. It's the exact same move Garret Schmitzer used to beat the MUDROCK. Pop the smoke, drop out of our enemy's line of sight, and we'll pull our own Garret Schmitzer move on the enemies who aren't looking. Bazooka shot at the closest possible range guarantees a down on the Zaku II F2, then we give the guy who's too focused on a different target another good smack. Not gonna lie, I have no idea why they didn't see us. Pop our smokes again. 20 seconds reload means you only get stealth half the time, so make sure not to waste it. We follow the Thunderbolt guy. This time our angle means we can't get a down attack in, but a follow-up bazooka shot gets us a stagger and a bone-breaking knockdown. Perfectly timed emergency evasion gets us away from retaliating fire, gigantic heat axe included. With a melee priority of 2 and short reach, the Goof heat sword might hurt hard, but is not winning against all the 300 cost rate types that have higher priority and can reach you from a different dimension. Instead, hit them hard when they're not looking, and the results are devastating. Follow up with another emergency evasion, and somehow we manage to drop the enemy's attention again. That's perfect, as we don't want to die just yet. As this is an ace match, we want to help our team out as much as possible until just before the 3-minute mark. Pop our smoke so our enemy can't see our health bar, then we drop one of my best bazooka shots ever. The Rakuten bazooka may have one less shot in the mag, but the projectile speed makes it the best low-cost bazooka in my opinion. Gets chosen as the ace, and it's time to show them why this Zaku I is legendary. We start by spawning away from the medieval brawl, and pick off the low health enemy with a perfect bazooka shot in the back. If this is the Zeonic Front, any shot in the back would be lethal regardless of health. That's how hardcore the battlefield this mobile suit came from is. We then take on the guy, but not on our own. Evade his attack and the Ifrit gets the counter for us. We land the final blow and that's 3 times the score. At this point, you might have realized that I've only been using down attacks, and there's a reason for that. This mobile suit has no combo controller. Well, the situation is actually a lot worse than that, because this mobile suit actually only has 4 mobile suit skills. With only lake shock absorbers, emergency evasion system, high performance balancers, and observational data link, this mobile suit really is just a glorified Zaku I. That being said, that's all it needs on the battlefield. Emergency evasions and 2 instant staggers means this mobile suit can fight in a 1v1 as well as any other mobile suit, while high performance balancers is all you need to land the all-important down attack. Finally, add in a good Zeonic teammate and this Zaku I can defeat even a Gundam. Bazooka for 2000, down attack for 4000, and that's a lot of damage. Team messed up their last spawn, so we're now in a very messy situation. But this is nothing we can't handle as the ace on our team. Make the most out of the blast radius of the bazooka, and Garret's Zaku II loses half her health again. We then land the Sturmfaust on the enemy ace, gets countered on the down attack, but the damage still puts the enemy ace in an extremely vulnerable state. We lost our support type, but we still see our enemy's health bars because this mobile suit comes with observational data link. Now we can pick the weakest enemy for the 1 kill we need. The bazooka finds the enemy ace again, teammate gets the kill, and we return the favor on Garret's Zaku again. Plenty of points, now we just have to not die ourselves. Emergency evasion spam gets us far enough. One last down attack and it almost gets us a 3rd kill in a row. This may be a very glorified Zaku I, but inside, there's really what it takes to take down a Gundam. With the smoke grenade, this Zaku can play tricky and strike hard from outside the enemy's sight. But even when it's not possible to do so, such as having an ace tag on your head, it is still a very effective general type on the Zeonic Front. With the best bazooka at low cost and a 2nd stagger with the Sturmfaust, this Zaku can hold the front line well enough in 300. And with observational data link available from the frontmost position, you get to monitor the situation at any time like a true field commander. Perfect when your support type is too far away or when the map is simply bad for support types. That's it from me today, and the latest.